In an era where I hate when men talk to me. Maybe that's an era that I'm always in now that I say it out loud.
Because those girls are getting online and saying silly stuff like that, when men go out now, they not hollering at you, they not bothering you, and they not getting up out their seat to let you have it. You know why? Because you've gotten online and showed how entitled you are, and you've shown how disrespectful a lot of y'all are. Why would somebody want to give up their seat for you?
Yo, what's up YouTube? I'm a nerdy guy, and today we will be reacting to men are not approaching women anymore and some long ass other words. This is by Tyybuggy. Let's see what this is
I'm in
about.
an era where I hate when men talk to me.
Damn shorty,
What happened
men
with
to
the chivalry?
do
You
to
see
you?
that bar? You see the bar full of men sitting down, literally just watching women in heels stand up. Like,
Remember the days when guys used to come up to girls and they'll try to get their numbers. They'll be real sweet and, hey, can I buy you a drink? And, be macking. They spitting game. Well, those days are over. Men aren't doing that anymore. Men are not going up to women like they used to. Men are not macking. Men are not being super chivalrous to women anymore when they're out at the bars anymore. And apparently women are speaking on it. So here's a couple of clips of people that's speaking on it right now.
what happened? What happened with the chivalry? You see that bar? You see the bar full of men sitting down, literally just watching women in heels stand up. Like,
You want to know what happened? I'm going to tell you what happened. See, what y'all girls don't understand is that when men get online, they actually be paying attention to the stuff that y'all be saying and doing, right? Especially when attractive girls get online and say and do stuff. That's who they be focused on. So every time you see a pretty girl make a video and talk about how she be disgusted when men talk to her when she out, how she don't like it when men look at her, men have conversations with her, don't talk to her. Like, when she makes videos like that, the men are paying attention. When women like that are making videos, the men are paying attention, right? And so they figure, okay, well, this must be what it is. This must be what women want. Right? It don't matter about the women who ain't really that attractive who get online and be like, oh my God, we want you to talk to us when you out. Like they're not listening to you. They listening to the girls who they find attractive and what those girls are saying, right? So you can't counteract the girls who they find to be attractive and then saying silly stuff online.
Understand where she's coming from, bro.
Because those girls are getting online and saying silly stuff like that, when men go out now, they not hollering at you, they not bothering you, and they not getting up out their seat to let you have it. You know why? Because you've gotten online and showed how entitled you are, and you've shown how disrespectful a lot of y'all are. Why would somebody want to give up their seat for you? Right? You knew you was going to be standing up when you put the heels on. It is what it is. But for y'all to think that you can keep getting online and saying all of this outrageous stuff so that you can be a girl's girl and get follows and likes from other women and think that this stuff is not going to show up in real life some kind of way, it is. See, here's the thing. When men get online and they try to give women advice and tell women about what type of women they like, what they're attracted to, what they want, women meet them with, oh my God, we don't care what you want. We don't care, right? Because you a girl's girl and you're trying to impress other women. So for the sake of that, it going one ear and out the other. When men try to give you good advice about men that's trying to play you in real life and tell you that if a man just trying to go with the flow of BSing you about a title, he don't really want you, the way that's going in one ear and out the other, you think that that's what men doing too. But they not. They actually using social media to gauge how to deal with y'all in real life. And so because of that, that is the reason why I said, when you going out, they ain't bothering you no more. When you going out, they ain't giving up their seat to you, right? Because remember when y'all get online and y'all try to make it seem like anybody who say anything to you must be trying to attack you? Remember that man versus bear? Remember, you can't just get on here and just be saying anything, right? And then think that ain't nobody gonna take it serious or think that there is some truth to what you be saying. So if you needed an answer to that question, there it is.
Although I agree with most of the things,
I do agree with some things she's saying, but some other things just don't make no sense. I don't see how women online would, let's say, deter men from talking to women in real life. I just don't see that. Well, for me personally, because even if I see women like, oh, I don't want people to talk to me or whatever, or this or that. I mean, that's just one girl, and we know how social media is already. So I wouldn't even take that too serious, and to bring it into my real life. And I get the videos there, but probably they was just there chilling. Probably they're just, listen, that just don't make any sense to me. I don't see how that would deter any woman, not women, men from talking to women, especially if you like the girl as a man. Like, come on, men actually go to the bar to get women. Like, that don't make any sense to me.
That she said, I feel like there's a huge point that she's also missing. Listen, ladies, nobody wants to go out. Nobody wants to get dressed, put on an outfit that they feel like they put together. I mean, it's nice. Brush their teeth and give themselves some affirmations. Listen to some good music in the car. Drive all the way to the bar to meet up with their friends, and then to possibly talk to some ladies, because they feel like they fresh, they feel like they clean, they feel like they look good. Just for them to walk up to the ladies to say, hey, how you doing? With all intentions to tell the lady that they look beautiful, and hopefully at the end of the conversation they could get their number so they can spend their money to take this woman out that's a stranger on a date. Nobody wants to have all of that in mind just for somebody to look at you as if you're less than as soon as you tap them on the shoulder. As if like, how dare you walk up to me while I'm out?
And
who are you to think you could talk to me? There's women out here that's really giving that kind of energy,
talking about, that's like
talk over
really
your shoulder energy, like you're not gonna buy me a drink. Nobody wants to be dealing with that. See, a lot of dudes, they get up, they get dressed, and they look fresh, and they go out just for somebody to dismiss them or try to embarrass them just to boost their ego.
True.
Because a lot of times ladies are a lot more friendly when they're just by themselves. But the problem is when ladies are together, they try to appease their friends too. Or do their girls approve of this guy too? And if the girls don't approve, they'll just kind of just act like they're on their phone and just look at you. Bro, I've seen this and I understand.
And it is heartbreaking to go, well, not really heartbreaking, but embarrassing to an extent. When you go over to say we're at the bar, 3 girls over there, and one of them were like, so we go over there and we say, we approach them and I say, hey, good afternoon, ladies, how you doing, or something on the line, or say some weird stuff like, hey, the cat's out there. Hey, don't say that. But you go over there, you say some nice things and whatnot, you engage in the friends, you're trying to talk to them, and it's just straight dismissal. No, I get it. If they're not interested, they could easily put you off politely, but it's kind of like, it's kind of rude nowadays.
Why dudes is like, man, I'd rather just go out,
and it is embarrassing,
and just be us, and there's no reason.
And then you just have to just
try to
as
talk
a man,
there's no reason. Because nowadays women
take it
rather
on the chin
be disrespectful.
and move on.
Women rather play in a man's face and act like this man did not have full intentions to give you as a stranger a compliment. They use that compliment as an ego boost, and for an extra boost, they turn the man down and embarrass him. Men don't want to go through that anymore. So yes, you have men at the bar that's at the bar solely to watch the game, solely to just chill with their homies. They're not here for the ladies no more. And I'm not even gonna go into what hip hop and social media has also done to dating. Now, don't get me wrong, did I blame all the issues in dating on the ladies? No, but as far as men approaching women the way they used to, ladies, y'all have to understand that men have been boys. Boys have turned into men. We have experienced talking to women most of our lives, and we feel the difference when we talk to ladies. Now, I'm a married man, but I promise you, I see this in my bros all the time. The stuff that the women be saying back to them, the way the women be looking at them, the way they kind of talk over their shoulder, I'm like, oh no, I could never deal with this type of energy. For me, it's just like, yo, first of all, I'm a stranger. Now, I mean, I'm giving you a compliment, and I'm
as
just
a man that's
talk.
went through a lot of that.
You out here just for your girls? If you out here just for your girls, all right, cool, that's different. But if you just gonna curve me just because you're not interested, you're gonna treat me like I'm scum to the earth when all I want.
If you've not gotten the steer of death, like not even stare of death, stare of disdain. Like you just tap her on her shoulder or something, or you say, "Excuse me" or something like that, and the look of disgust. Mm, 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 mm. Hey, hey, who said it's out here easy to be a man? Who said that? Some people,
Wanted to do was give
just
you
jump
a
off the cliff,
compliment is
try to
crazy.
fly,
I'm
try
in
to
an
fly off the
era
cliff.
where I hate when
Ooh.
men talk to me. Maybe that's an era that I'm always in now that I say it out loud. Either way, why is it when you want none of them to speak to you, when you want to be invisible to men, that all of them approach you? And it's like I want to wear a sign on my head that
Are you
says
really
I don't
though
want to talk
trying
to
to
you.
be
And they all
invincible?
approach me and they're talking
Not
to me and I'm like,
invincible,
I'm married.
invisible.
And they're like, well, where's your husband? And I'm like, what the? How do I win?
You know what's so weird about videos like that? Those same kind of girls will say, "Where are all the good men at?" How do ladies
True.
expect to meet
True.
a man?
No,
to
talk
actually
about
get
it.
to
True.
know a man? If now the women are getting online saying they don't want
I.e.
men approaching them, so what exactly?
If you guys are asking those
Because
questions,
same
if
women
you
are
women
saying,
are asking
"I'm not going to
questions,
approach a man."
I.e.
So how exactly do y'all
This
think
guy.
you're one day gonna find your husband? I feel like people's egos are way too big nowadays. People's DMs have inflated their brains to think that you're this high and mighty person where you could be like, "I don't want anybody approaching me," but one day you're gonna want a husband and a family. It's just weird behavior, and men, we hear this stuff. And of course, any sound-minded man is like, wait a minute, women don't want to be approached no more. They feel disgusted by men approaching them.
True.
You know what? F it. Like, I'm not about
But
to be looked
I'm not
at
gonna
as some
say F
creep
it, though.
when I go out, when I know all I'm trying to do is court a stranger. I'm the one taking all the risk with low reward. You got to think about it as a man. So you walk up to a woman. She's a complete stranger. This can go one or two ways. She can either give you conversation. She could turn you down lightly, or she could just disrespect you and you embarrassed in front of your friends. Or yes, she'll give you the number. You take her out. You spend money on her. You are chivalrous to her. You have great conversation. You make sure she get home safe. You make sure that all of these things is aligned just for her to possibly be a gold digger, or just for her to possibly be like, "Oh, I don't know how to cook. Oh, I don't know how to clean. Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm not here to be controlled, but I do like a man to be a provider." So for a man, it's like it's so much risk just walking up to a woman with low reward. So why even do it? I would say this, fellas.
It's
Do
very
not
ominous.
start to feel like you shouldn't walk up to ladies, because all ladies don't have the same mindset of the ladies
True.
that are on
And
the
that's
internet.
my point.
I will say this. Think about where you go to find ladies, though. I feel like the bar, the club, these are places that people kind of try to check a box in their head to boost their egos. It's a whole bunch of people trying to boost their egos, which is why you see all these big chains, dudes being loud, dudes standing up, they got shades on at night. You got ladies with the skimpiest stuff on, but they curving you as if they don't want no attention. There's a whole bunch of people that's trying to get their egos boosted for what they're lacking in real life. So what I will say is be careful where you try to talk to a lady, because yes, there's certain places you just may want to stay away from. It's crazy I'm saying this because I actually met my lady being out dancing. It's definitely possible. Nowadays, you got to be very careful. And honestly, I think if I was out and I was macking nowadays, what I would do, I would kind of see if there's some type of choosing signals that's coming back my way. Like, are you looking at me? Like, are we, like passing each other, rubbing shoulders? Like, are we doing something?
All right, so I recently made a TikTok about not getting approached by men any longer, and several people, actually a couple thousand people, left comments, a lot of men, and I really appreciate y'all comments. And a lot of the comments coming from the men were saying that they stopped approaching women because us as women said that we don't want to be approached anymore. And I want to know which women y'all heard this from. I want to know.
I mean,
I think I've seen in the past.
The girl, like about 3 minutes ago. Yeah, that one over there. I don't know where she went, but she's somewhere about the place. Yeah.
Maybe women saying they don't want to be approached at the gym. But other than that, I feel like most women would prefer to be approached in person as opposed to like online on an app or something. I don't know. That's what I think. That's how I feel. I also gathered that a lot of men feel nervous approaching women, just like how I said I would feel, right? Like being afraid of rejection. Totally get it. But I will say it's definitely disappointing to see that a lot of men intentionally just don't go up to women anymore. But I get it, right?
That is
we told
sad,
y'all that.
though.
I guess some women said that and y'all generalized us. I also feel like I gathered from the comments that women should feel empowered to go up to men, right? If you see a dude that you think is cute, you're attracted to him, why not go up to him? I might try it now. I actually might. Especially seeing now that y'all men purposely don't be coming up to us. Oh yeah, and one more thing, I do have a ring on, a Playboy ring actually, but it's on my right hand, not my left hand. My left hand is still open.
So, all right, y'all, I want y'all to comment below. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know how y'all feel. Ladies, are y'all tired of men approaching y'all? You don't want no men approaching you, huh? Fellas, have y'all seen these posts? Are y'all feeling some type of way about when women reject y'all? Tell me. Comment below. I want to know, how does it feel when you walk up to a woman knowing you're ready to tell her how pretty she looks today? You're giving a stranger a compliment the way your mama told you to. Be polite to strangers, just for this stranger to not be polite back to you. Does that make you feel like, I'd rather not walk up to this stranger and give them my vulnerability? Comment below. Hey, man, it's been your boy Tyybuggy. Until next time, man, I'm out of here.
What do you guys think? It's wild though. Like, I didn't know it was that at that stage, like, men not approaching women anymore. I honestly didn't know. I honestly thought it was crazy, to be honest, when she said it, because I'm like, yo, why would men take what a girl said on the internet serious to the point that they carry it over into their real life and stop approaching women? I mean, that's just my perspective. But what are you guys thinking? Comment down below. Comment down what you guys think about it all. As you said, ladies, do you want to be approached anymore? Do you guys like to be approached anymore? What's the procedure now, you know? Hey, guys, are you still approaching? Do you still, how you get girls now? But hey, I'm all for it to see what it's about. So comment it down below. Remember to like, subscribe, all the good stuff. See y'all next time. Like how that guy is smiling right there on the screen.